we head into split with your casters, Achilleos and Paperthin.
It's where their bread has been buttered. It's where we've seen those massive performances from these players, but already Kira, dead off the rip. Wall bang shots out. Push this position. Leaf at the same time, lingering here at the box. Not to win on that fight. And you're going to be able to get the better of him, but does take a good amount of damage. Now the push forward coming in, and AU1's going to be flushed out of screens. Player advantage to work with. Not much at all. The swing in, and BBL clean with a shot. Finds another. There's the 3K, and there's the closer from Jogamo. G2. Concise in their strike. G2 players would love to get some ult charge. And a relay bolt to clear this one would be a hell of a lot easier. Jogamo still going to be able to find one. Leaf scaling forward, finds himself a second. Now okay. Cleans up another kill, but will fall. So a Spectre going to be lost, but the rest of the G2 players get out to safety. And that will just be AG going down to the spike. So 2-0 start for G2.
Yeah, okay. So
damage found there on the Trent. Does have the regen shield in behind that one. It's the fast lane now going to be set up. Relay bolt going through, looking for the kill, but AU1 still able to stay alive. But BBL pushes forward, finds that elimination. Fengir's going to be taken down at the same time. Suddenly player advantage, the site not quite opened up though. Still need to fight their way through. It's gonna be Shrimp tucked away. He wraps through elbow towards backside. Pawn gonna be cleared, the swing of the corner, BBL able to spot him out. Turning around, watching for that flank, he's dragged into the grab well, overwhelmed and taken out. As there's the finisher, BBL, another multi-kill round for him. G2 get the opponents. Gonna be a fast flood retake attempt here from AG to try to overwhelm, but BBL continues to be sharp. Another kill found as Fengir falls. He's lobbed in, no grab to be had. But BBL just catches another one through the smoke. He's just walking on water right now. It's Kira lingering. Will get caught off guard here from behind. Does BBL here with a nice shot. Is able to find Jogamo, so suddenly the duelist is down. Spike not being planted. Shrimp out from heavens, able to find Valen. Suddenly, a Thrifty might just be coming through. Clear the boombot. Leaf has his work cut out for him. Snakebite to try to zone back the player at alley. Swings in, is able to find Kira. Trent. Now safe to go ahead and get that spike planted on the floor. AU1 needing to try to somehow isolate and conquer, but with a stinger at that range, this is so unfavored. Leaf will find the finisher, and they get close to point.
Quick hit even.
There it is. AU1. But you see the glow of the head, you know where he's at. Jogamo just holds down M1 to find the kill. Viper now eliminated. That's it, G2 just more than happy to kind of pump the brakes off the back of that one, and what a timing to be found, Kira. Oh no, trying to go for the paint. Get a little bit of action here for AG. And as Jogamo sprinting in, will get cut down. GRQ able to find the one, but that gets raided out. Spam coming through, refract, forced to be taken by Fengir, now down to 24, but the heals are going to be there. Seems like they should be able to hold on to the weapons. Leaf still a ways away, not going to be able to close that gap in time. So we'll force this A site where previously it was the weaker of the two.
30 seconds left.
Fengir on the reposition now out towards screen. Shrimp still sat here. Backside concussed, not going to connect. Fengir is able to find another. Trent taken down at heaven. Valen now going to be caught. Shrimp starting to come online.
Spike down.
Sees the gun barrel. They know exactly where BBL's at. He's not going to be able to fight his way out of this one. A flawless round for AG to at long last get themselves on the play. Could prove to be a little bit difficult, but Leaf is going to look to try to turn that around. As the pit goes up, and Jogamo lurking here at ramp is able to find two. Fengir dead, runs out of bullets, can't find the kill there on the Shrimp, but does find damage. Can they find Leaf? Another smoke going to be blooming. BBL cutting across towards back map, spot on the one. Valen able to find Shrimp. Finds himself a second as GRQ gets taken down. Now it's just AU1 backpedaling out towards safety, trying to stay alive. But they will chase, they will look for blood. Trent gonna be the one trying to take him down, and he shall. Nightfall online off that kill. G2
and 5 on the scoreboard right now for the Rays, and Joggers is off to, whoa, he's dead, never mind.
Yeah, just quickly pushing forward into that smoke, and Shrimp is there to greet him. Hello, BBL, however, able to get on top of Fengir as the refract drags him back. Let's find the Punisher 1-for-1. The duel's shells out towards garage, not gonna find the contact on anybody, checks over towards drop. Scale forward now, coming through. It's a drop down, grab well, dragging him towards two, but AU1 able to find a kill. Leaf going to be struck down by the judgment. Balance still here at backside, poking and prodding, finding a kill. Looking for the follow-up, gets the second. Trip now dead, the shorty drawn out. This is Kira there for a brief little moment, but it's going to be BBL now. On high, just dancing around this pillar. Keeping him busy, keeping him off the fuse. Another 3K for BBL. As G2
should get value out of it at the very least. Fengir dodges the saturate, gets BBL.
Critical kill to be found. BBL's been monstrous. So some over towards Ali. 3 players situated here. So relay bolt not going to be connecting onto Jogamo. GRQ able to find Valen. Trent though out onto the Raptors somehow. Unable to find that kill. Leave is going to be good for 1, but he's tagged down to 24. Last one standing and won't be able to find a damn thing. AG. One there to receive it, and immediately it's a bit of a disconnect here from G2. Trying to scale their way forward through the vents. Come around off this flank, but now Leaf going to be eliminated, and there goes Jogamo. Showstopper finds its target. Fengir now looking for the transfer and takes down both at vents. Denies them access, and Valen a world away. Might just be able to have a free EB here. Will be able to clean up the enemy Omen, but it'd have to be an ace clutch, and he's still
with a lot of kind of misdirection, some neat map stuff, but this round.
Look at a match, G2, but they're going to pump the brakes once again. Have to suspect that they've drawn this attention, and Leaf will be able to confirm it, but with his life. Around the corner, goes in the Astra form. They see the glow, and they get the kill. Kira able to collect that one, and now it's player advantage in the hands of AG. 3v4 for the post. Jogamo swinging the corner, but Fengir's just reading it like a book. Instant with that top of stairs. Trent gonna be tucked here, has to clear that out. Swings into his demise.
Wow.
Fengir finds himself another. BBL's presence confirmed in heaven by the guiding light. He will fall. Shrimp able to collect it, and that timeout call from G2 might have just bit them in the rear as AG get up to 4. Goes forward to scout, and we'll find that no one's really gotten themselves forward onto the site quite just yet. Flash through. Valen able to find the one, but Kira there for the trade. GRQ now trying to get a piece of the pies. It's just a bloodbath. It's one that G2 narrowly do manage to come out on top of. Single player advantage, but A1 Fengir still alive. The double dash across over into elbow, has to refract back to heaven, and Jogamo has the backstab. Gets it
over towards B main, but they get stopped by the grab well and the snake bite.
Oh, just dragging them together. The shots flying out, and Leaf is able to find the first, and Jogamo just pushing down into mid, catching it. Pressure on him. Just managed to find the dink. Trent, taken low, but there's the jump off the back of the saturate. GRQ going to be good for another, but now that's the spike in hand, dropped over towards Ali.
Got the spike.
Shrimp, the aforementioned side. Just come down to game sense as well as just the ability to isolate and conquer. But Jogamo, even with the health disadvantage, just finds the headshot. Shrimp eliminated, and that's another pistol going the way of G2. For that waylay to maybe just come landing up onto the rafter. And there he goes. And there goes Fengir. It's just well read overall. Jump out of the smoke, and Kira will be able to collect the kill, but Trent to Sarah for the covering fire. Meanwhile, Whiffy on the first shot. BBL going to be taking that refract back over to safety. Meanwhile, AU1 getting the jump on the flank. Doesn't manage to collect another one, so some damage going to be dealt here. Dash over, trying to just scale forward, close that distance. He cannot. The judge going to be recovered though, and GRQ putting it to use for 1, but cannot dissuade Trent from finding the 4K. Refuse to be passed over, you would expect. Get that Nightfall fast-tracked. G2 now. Flash out over towards the corner. There's a spot out. Fengir turns back, is able to find that kill. Swings in, looks for a little bit more, but eats a shot from BBL, but it's going to be damage traded back. Jogamo, however, now for the backstab. Able to find the kill. Wants to hold on to the bucket, it would seem. Could go applied on that ramp side, at least not at the moment. Jogamo able to just get pushed up all the way around towards the backside and catches the timing on the Shrimp. Looks for a little bit more. Cannot find that kill, and now it's just BBL, the outlaw on hand. Push down, the shots coming in, he's looking for it, but yeah, BBL will end up falling. Big round from GRQ, 3K for the Omen. AG halfway.
Jock's got his ult too.
Oh, there's the spot, and AU1 snappy with a headshot. It's the punish.
Gonna try to set up a crunch over towards B.
TP to backside. Valen looking to try to clear it. No. We'll just intercept as soon as he plants his feet. A lot of timing to be found as well as the weapon now upgraded. Valen posts up on top of the box. Dropping down. Shrimp trying to scale forward. Up and over. He goes. Looks for that transfer. Cannot manage to find it. But Trent still here, still fighting. There's the backstab on the AU1. Trailblazer going to be able to get the spot out here on the 2, so Leaf's position now going to be known. Right on the rope, trying to get the catch here. Fengir does manage to outdo him, so Jogamo going to be taken down. The Seeker's now going to be lobbed in, but Leaf is able to find one. The trade coming in is AU1. Strikes him down, gets him back into a player advantage position, and Trent similarly Caught off guard, just not ready for the push. Fengyr outdoes him. Now it is just VALORANT and Baby for now. It's the ping out, and maybe we'll just tuck away, see if he can find anybody on the exit. Well, yes, he will. Cleans up one.
He tries to throw kind of an extra body at the...
Towards elbow. Now Blast packing up over the top, looking for the kill here on a Baby. It has to drop away. It's overwhelmed, gets surrounded, Jogger at the same time, maintaining control over main. Gonna be full flash, but gets the spot out, swaps back to the bucket, but it's gonna be Fengyr now. Previously dove forward, is able to find two. The duelist of G2 eliminated. And somehow he is untouched, but Shrimp is tagged down to 7. This would be a monstrous 2v3. To continue to try to run this one back and deny the map point away from G2, and that's a great start, Fengyr. Instantaneous with the kill. Convergent paths now at the ready, going to be considered. So both players going to be stunned on the corner, and VALORANT strikes in, finds it. As Fengyr looks for the ace clutch. 7 bullets remaining in the mag. VALORANT on the corner, tagged up. Fengyr still somehow completely untouched, but Trent will play him in, plant his feet, find the headshot, and G2 will find their way up to map point.
AG, there's that cosmic divide for retakes, and Baby Base got the first kill.
That's the top fragger now gone. A huge, cannot get that showstopper online quite just yet. Jump peek from Baby Bay, plays in Trent at heaven, calls out. Now blooming. Baby Bay quickly chasing forward into this one. Couple players there on high. Trent to be taken down, but Baby Bay now finding Shrimp in exchange. And Jogamo takes a second from the realize, it would seem like, but Kira gets found, and it's going to be 13-6, G2. Mopping the floor with AG on AG's map pick a split.
Style. Is that what it takes for all gamers to turn it around, or is the tier gap real? And a quick 2-0.
The rotations start to come through, double walk down. Talking about watching for this and collecting the elimination. It's going to be Kira taken out. Player advantage, the spike gets planted. See if AG can try to hold the line. Fengyr rotating up top, gets the dink there on the Juggernaut, has the finisher, but Trent quickly trades it back. Maintains the player advantage. Yep, an explosion of death. Trent with a second, and Baby Bay with 2 of his own. Another pistol in the hands of G2, another opening round.
Yeah.
Break of that cove, now the push forward with the plant getting ready to come through. Nebulous dropping it backside, Juggernaut into the open there for a brief little moment, spots out multiple players. And once again, seems to be the sacrificial lamb, but not before he's able to find another kill. Fengyr will fall. Baby Bay eventually overwhelmed. But we've just traded places. The 2 remaining players, and now just the 1 completely shifted away from where the spike had been planted. Kira with this Marshall.
Ooh.
Quick scope for the headshot, but cannot stop the defuse. Maybe look for Kira looking to try to hold this angle. Jogamo going to be caught off guard. Does strike, but now the other 2 players well aware of his position. He's going to be rerouted. Right on the side as they try to find the surround on him. And there's the stun coming through. VALORANT able to collect it. AU1 similarly going to be taken down, and suddenly the player advantage is there for G2 as they look to convert another bonus at the start of the map.
Watch GRQ. Could go for the backstab through heaven.
Playing it patiently for now. Good damage dealt onto Baby Bay. Fengyr looking to try to confirm that kill, but VALORANT with the recovered Phantom is going to happen, and they're just defusing it all the while. It's a MasterCard thrifty. G2 converting it and looking to take everything. Here's another change up. G2 haven't played this early aggression outside of A main, but it's going to be Jogamo take it down. So solid kill found. Now Baby Bay gone as well. Looking for the thrifty of their own. AG. 2-player advantage already established. And now, expounded upon, VALORANT has fallen. Saturate into the back, AU1 from up on high is able to take down Trent.
Sected. Having some of those short-range weaponries to deal with the Neon.
Swing around the back, and 2 snappy shots. Leaf will take that every day, now has the weapon upgrade. Try to find a little bit more damage, but the exits are gonna be there. Mid,
well,
being watched as well. Kira here and ready. We'll make sure that he doesn't carry that weaponry over. So AG this time, Baby Bay exiting towards connector. But himself saves the spike, gets brought to bear, and Baby Bay does get tagged down. 30 HP remaining on him. So we have the corner. GRQ going to be losing his life, but Leaf is going to be quickly traded out. Fengyr for a little bit more. Wall falling, the flank noted. Baby Bay does manage to find the 1, but AU1 trades it right back. Advantage maintained. His Cosmic Divide as well just looks to lock them out of this sight. AG know just how desperately they need these round wins early. Stun avoided, the recon gonna be cleared. The swing out of the smoke, Trent to his demise, and now VALORANT gonna be spotted as well. That grab to start it. So you're not gonna be getting that Sova ult out, it would seem. Shrimp will go ahead and confirm that he is not on the defuse. He hears Kira around the back, I believe, but will still get caught in AG. 2 rounds. Tucked away, the Nebula loomed there as well. The swing of the corner, and it's just a bit off. Clip it into the shoulder, not finding center mass. Kira able to stay alive, the spike now planted. Felt like that Bucky is the real win condition and trying to pull off a thrifty. Smoke now gonna be falling. GRQ up over the top of the Raptors, able to find a quick little transfer. Cleans up a second elimination. That's the overdrive loss as well. Jogamo had pulled the trigger on that one. He certainly is gonna be regretting it. BBL around the back, Sheriff in hand. Nice little clean one tap. I don't think he's gonna be able to find anything more. The warning shot's ringing out. And AU1 positioned here in mid. Creeping forward, it's just gonna be a frantic spray and pray. Cleans him up in AG.
A harbor, we have some good util that can maybe clear it.
Meanwhile, Kira finding Jogamo once again. Ready. Trent not gonna be in a position to try to clear this one, it would seem. Because there's the concuss. Quick little dash away, but still gonna be tagged up, and BBL gonna be taken down. Shrimp, Johnny on the spot with a Hunter's Fury. Lobbing on the shock darts, interrupting and displacing that plant, but now can be committed to. As the smoke fades. Spotted on the one, Trent looking for the kills, able to find Fengir. Needs a hell of a lot more. The quick drop down, and Trent somehow wins that out. AU1 should have had a dead to rights, and now the Cosmic Divide is gonna be called in as well. The post-plant util being dumped. Trent, however, still holding his ground. Finds a third, cannot get the fourth. The jump forward, the shorty, denied! As Fallon and Leaf find one apiece.
What a play from Trent. From the top ropes, Fengir. And too, so they might, if they can get to it, they're gonna have it for post-plant. And look at Kira, he's so ready for this. Oh no, 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 no!
Right in the Astral Form, but the perfectly worst time is Fallon. Unable to find that second kill, but no, does get it eventually, but this time on the Shrimp. The push forward, Fengir now gonna be following Jogamo with that Bulldog. Fiercely pushing forward. Pump with the shorty as well. Spamming out these shots, trying to scare them away. As the smoke dissipates, he once again swing in the corner. He's been spotted. So they're gonna corral him. Flanks back for one, BBL getting ready to come around the flank. GRQ reading it well, finds another. But Leap eventually will be able to flush him out with the wallbang shots. Just 2 players surviving for G2, but now they stretch the lead to get caught by it.
Doesn't go very deep either.
It doesn't. Ball's now getting ready to fall. AU1, however, able to find one, but Leaf looking for that transfer, cannot find it, ends up getting taken down. Stun gonna be connecting though, and Jogamo able to find that fadeaway shot right before the trade out comes in. Is that only a 2v2? The spike now dropped right in front of BBL, who is low on HP. The drone to try to scout. Eventually cleared. Fengir does get tagged by this, and BBL wants to scale off of that. The smoke falling. Does manage to catch him, but now Hunter's Fury is online. Taps it, trying to see if he can get that util out, but Trent not biting. Plays it slow, plays it wisely, and gets G2 the round win. From Kira, as he's out with the drone. There it is, looking to try to run him down, but it resets the aim, and Trent, just so snappy with the readjustment, finds the headshot, gets that punish. Swing of the corner, BBL has the outlaw, and has Fengir dead on the floor. Still 5 players strong, now just the 4. Leaf will get picked apart. Shorty finding value, AU1 gonna be stunned up, but sends out a stun of his own, but VALORANT's still able to hound him down. Swings the corner. Weapon scooped up, GRQ needing to do it all, and he cannot. 3 left alive, now G2 march on 7-3. A lead of the half once again secured.
Oh, but he's got backup.
BBL watching for it though, and he's gonna be winning it. Trying to send out the waylay, hopefully the rotation call. Meanwhile, Jogamo here to try to intercept. Shrimp gonna be caught, relay bolt. Has the enemy harbor locked away. Just completely bisecting the members of AG. Jogamo already dropping down, getting himself slotted in. Overdrive popped, he is on the hunt, on the prowl, and he has found Kira. He just doesn't know what hit him, and now AG eluded them on split, but can they find it this time around? It's looking pretty damn good for them. Kill on the Leaf for Trent. Waiting for the setup. The recon going to go bouncing forward. There's the convergent pass. Looking for the trap here. Now the Hunter's Fury in, but it's going to be Jogamo tearing apart 3. Gets traded up, BBL. Caught up in the ult. That has to refract out the safety. In the blink of an eye, everyone alongside GRQ has evaporated, snapped out of existence. What is Vance, but doesn't have that early damage. Trying to poke and prod away at the G2 players. Swing into the backside, the refract going to be taken. BBL able to find Fengir though, as Fallon does get traded out. Dash up in the tower, and how is he winning that? The gun not there, it's not loaded, it's not ready, and G2. Storm. Forward into the smoke, and the right clicks are just not finding their target. AG are looking out of sorts, they're looking shook, they're looking scared. We'll just go ahead and back away. Instead, it's going to be Leaf with that Ghost. Trying to see if he can get some damage, get some more ult charge. Spot on the 1, the headshot found, gets himself his 2nd. Won't be able to find the 3rd. The G2. A bonus conversion away from Shrimp. Oh, gonna be caught. Do they pursue fast enough? Looks like they don't quite check in the tower. It's gonna be the fast lane actually sparing him. But, okay, turns back, is able to find Trent. He's gonna be wondering, why the hell did my duelist call this one out? BBL does manage to shift around, find that kill, but then GRQ takes him down. Valen arriving. That mid lurk. Cleans up a kill, swap of the weapon. Back over towards that spawn side. It will be in through mid. All 3 players being ready for the push, the swing in, and GRQ able to finish the job that he started. Now it all comes down to Valen. There's the hopping of the waylay. They check forward into the smoke. Nothing going to be spotted there. At the same time, Kira ready for the drop down, potentially on that flank. The tuck into the corner. The patient play. He's been spotted with Valen. Oh my goodness! Almost makes a go of it. The bonus not to be converted. But damn, they're trying to exploit that early damage here for AG on the retake. Recon quickly cleared out, down into the grab. Well, GRQ outdone. BBL able to find that kill. BBL finds 3. Meanwhile, Valen just cleans up one of the Fengir, and then he gets the finisher on his Shrimp. And I need to see that one back.
Trying to get ahead of like a convergent path sort of set execute over from A main. Oh,
contact straight down mid. Valen is ready for it. Finds the headshot on the right side. Nothing spotted quite just yet, but there's the tag. Still able to spot him out, and he cannot escape. Jogamo pursues. It's a bit of revenge for the earlier damage suffered. It's the plan. Drone forward, deep. Out from safety, but Jogamo, he's still just swinging out. Kira plays right into it. Gets taken down. Shrimp now tagged up. The last one to fall will be AU1. Finds a kill on the leap, but BBL not quite able to find it. Trent will take it away, but 13-4. G2 find the 2-0 as they send all gamers down to the lower bracket.